I'm not nervous, bro. You make me nervous, to be fair. On to your main event, ladies and gentlemen, we have Craig Leadbeater and we have Matteo. I don't know your last name, sorry. Matteo.
No problem.
Okay, I'm not going to get on to how's the training going and all that kind of stuff because obviously...
How's the training going?
Because people speak this up on social media, so I want to delve into that a little bit. Obviously, Matteo's said some stuff on social media. I'm going to come to you first, Craig. No, I'm real to you first because his first post was him running and he says you're nothing and you just knock midgets out. And listen, I didn't say that. That's what Matteo said. I didn't say that. He was jogging and he was jogging and and he says, you haven't fought anyone and you've already knocked out midgets. I want you to respond to that.
I can only assume he had a lucky oxygen to the head or something, because the last midget I knocked out was the last person I beat him. And I knocked out the roided version of Kenton. He was 3 stone heavier than me, so probably 2 stone heavier than when you fought him, and I sparked him clean out. Still the only person to do it. So as for midgets, I don't know where you got that from, but pull whatever confidence you need to from wherever you need to pull it, because you're going to need it.
So I watched Kenton's last fight. I was in his corner with this guy, and I can tell you now, he has got the heart of a lion. Did not want to stop. I thought the fight should have been called off pretty much straight away, but this guy wanted to keep fighting. He would not listen to anybody. He's a tough opponent. Do you think you're just going to chin him and that's it?
Oh, it's all good.
Yeah.
Yeah, the tougher he is, the more damage he's going to do for himself, because he's asked for 8-ounce gloves. I don't know if he don't like chewing his food, but I'm just going to wipe the floor with this guy. There's just no... I'll give it to you. You're the only one that said yes, so fair play for that, but I just can't see it. Second round maybe. I've been out for 4.5 years, so we don't know how I'm going to be in there, but I just think I'm going to spark it clean.
So, Matteo, Big Craig's doing all this talking. What have you got to say to him, mate?
Okay, yes.
Hello?
Check.
Check your body.
Oh, okay. Firstly, shouts to Craig, right? Thank you for the fight offer. Thank you for thanks to you, ladies and gents. Like I can party hard with you like this because of that wasn't a stoppage loss to Kent, right? I think we can all agree like that was my cornerman who pushed me out of the fight, like Dr. Stoppage, and that's what it was. You're too short for me to even spar for this fight. So that's firstly.
I'm too short, did you say? Too short. What's that got to do with it?
Let me finish.
All right.
Moreover, in fact, full stop, but first clean combo, but and we will see then, just then.
You got to land it, bruv. You ain't landed shit on me.
I know. That's why.
You ain't going to land nothing. I've watched you box. You couldn't box fucking eggs. You are shocking. The only thing you've got going for you is you're tough and probably a bit stupid. That's it. You're getting sparked clean out. There's no. If they ain't got an oxygen mask on you, by the time I'm done, I'm gonna feel disappointed.
No problemo, but no problemo. Like I said, yeah, I love to quote myself. You knocked out midgets and you're pumped up.
I knocked out the last guy that just stopped you, you spastic. What are you on about? I knocked him spark out when he was 3 stone heavier than me. What are you on about? What are you talking about?
You talking about Kent Carpenter?
Yeah.
The Kent you fought wasn't.
The Kent I thought was a roided fucking monster.
He wasn't
You
quite-
fought a diluted version of Kent. Let me tell you that. And I sparked him out. You fucking barely got to the third round. Your nose was all splattered up. What are you on about? What are you on about midgets for? Mike Tyson fought everyone that was taller than him. And it's gonna be similar to that. You're gonna get sparked out the same way Tyson would spark someone out. You are going down, boy. Simple as that.
So before you go,
Keep that same energy, bro.
before you go,
You was coming here all
before you guys go, so is it Steve? Has it been agreed that they're fighting in 8-ounce gloves? So it's 8-ounce gloves, is it? Right. So it's 8-ounce gloves. So what's made you want to fight in 8-ounce gloves against this monster, absolute machine? Do you regard this guy as a machine, or do you regard him as any other fighter?
Look, this is what you call it. Everybody wins. Like we owe this to the audience, and the fight's more better, more brutal that way, and it's time to show out. Like so, it's natural. That's what I do. It's just what you call it. The fucking. That's what we do now. That's what it is, bro.
Craig, I can see you don't know.
I'm just excited, man. Sorry, I'm getting all giddy. It's been a while.
Oh, dear.
8-ounce gloves. How do you think you're going to fare in 8-ounce gloves?
I mean, it's his head, isn't it? I didn't ask for 8-ounce gloves. If he asked for them, I think it was like an intimidation tactic. Like he thought I was going to get shook or something. But as soon as he said out 8-ounce gloves and we put 8-ounce gloves on, I was like, oh, fucking hell. Is your arms alright now? Yeah, they're still shit.
So Matteo, I'll come to you. Obviously Craig's been out for 4.5 years, 4 years, 4.5 years. Yeah. And obviously your last fight was a stoppage.
Aye.
Do you think you have more? Do you think you have more of a chance of winning this fight come Saturday, or do you think Craig's just gonna, as he says, just roll you over?
How dare you, bro?
I just said no. I didn't say. I'm just repeating what he said.
This will be the main event, bruv. And moreover, might be the main event in the history of Swindon boxing too. So, full stop, bruv. Yeah, 8-ounce, bruv. 2 big boys, toe to toe, bruv. That's what it is, bruv.
Oh, mic drop as well, man. Mic drop as well. I like that. Craig, I'll come to you. I'll leave it to you because I can see you getting a bit. Your heart's beating fast. I don't know how. So do you think, obviously he has a stoppage, you've been up for 4.5 years, do you think you're going to have ring rust? Or is this fight just going to spur you on, just to kind of, obviously he's saying you knock out midgets and all that kind of stuff, and that's just going to spur you on just to kind of do more damage or just to beat him, or how are you looking to approach this fight?
Personally, I think ring rust is a myth. As soon as I jump back into sparring, I mean, maybe the shots weren't coming off as good, but I still wasn't getting it that much.
They were.
And then, and then when I got into it again, I'm white as rain again. So ring rust ain't shit. Ring rust for someone like him as well ain't going to be a problem for me. To approach the fight, I'm going to approach it like I always do. I think it's going to be easy, but I'm prepared for a hard one. But yeah, I'm just going to go out there, make sure he can't hit me, and then ping his head off.
So Matteo, do you think Craig's taking you a bit too lightly? Or he's underestimating you, or how do you take it?
Doesn't matter. Who cares?
Okay.
Who cares?
Okay. So Craig, do you have any last words? I gotta say this.
I absolutely love him.
I gotta say, not many people fight Craig, and Matteo has stepped up to the plate to fight this man, and yeah, all power to Matteo for that. Let's give him a round of applause just for that. So Craig, do you have any last words for Matteo?
I just want to second what you just said then. Fair play for turning up. A lot have been offered. Very few take it or come up with some bullshit excuse. So he's here. Fair play for that. He didn't bitch out like some of these lads that didn't come here today. I'm just going to spark them out. That's all I can. That's all I can envision when I think about fighting him is him sucking on oxygen. That's all I can. That's all I can see.
So
Matteo,
yeah, go on.
any last words?
Look, Craig, right? If I say I studied him, right? YouTube-wise and that's a big word for what I did. I seen him get awarded like cornflake belts, shit and that. Some of that shit. Insignificant shit. But he plays that card forever, like. And then, let me finish.
Do you look at the road, Craig Leadbeater?
Let him finish. My boy Matteo.
Look, empty threats, bruv. Too short,
They're not empty.
too small, too short, bruv.
They're not empty.
Too stuffed.
Too stuffed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is.
That being said, right? That being said, bruv, we are the main event. It's a love, bruv.
Yeah, nice. I love that.
Do you know what?
Matteo is my new favourite fighter.
I can't even. I want to not like it, but I can't not.
Oh man. Do you know what? This is one, apart from Alex's fight, this is one fight I am massively looking forward to. And if you ain't got a ticket for any other show fight, get one for this one, because this is going to be an absolute bang, because he don't give a fuck, and he don't give a fuck, and it makes it be a good fucking fight. Let's give these guys a round of applause, please, guys. Have your face off. Keep it clean, keep it clean.
We'll have an individual picture first. So if you just hold Mateo there for a second, Craig.
Stay with me, Matteo.
Matteo's got a new bodyguard.
Yeah, come. One second, Mateo.
Matteo, go right now, mate. Photo.
Get an individual photo of you. You want to go in the middle?
Face the front, face the front. You're in shape though, right?
Face the front, face the front, face the
Oh,
front,
love,
face the
bro.
front, face the front.
Round of applause for both fighters, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you.